Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Archer and this is Darkest Dungeon 2. I will try to make this as brief as possible because I on a clock down. Darkest Dungeon 2 it's on 50% off right now on Steam. And I was for the past 2 hours looking for a game for me to play today. I wanted to play Path of Exile 2, but for some reasons I decided to look for something else. Looked for hours and ended up choosing this one because I've seen people play the first game. I have some issues with the first game, and I've seen some reviews that this game makes a lot of difference. There's a lot of differences from the first game. That's why it was so heavily criticized. But at the same time, this could be a positive for me because the differences that this game has from the first one might be what makes this better than the first one for me. So without further ado, because I want to keep this very short, Steam has a 2-hour clock down that you can do as soon as you start playing the game. And if you don't run over that time, you can still refund the game. So you can just like get rid of it and get your money back. So I will try to keep this game as quick as possible. I will try to play it and give my reviews, and if I like it, I will keep. If not, I'll just refund it. Yes, take all my analytics, I don't care. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. You are not expected to succeed in your first expedition. Heroes will die, failure will abound, and the world will seek to smother your flame. Take heart, do not relent, press forward through the encroaching gloom, and face your fears. Redemption, at last, can be found deep within the icy depths of the Darkest Dungeon. Awesome, let me... Where is the options? Awesome. Sorry, I need to remove, reduce everything. I feel this is better. The game sound was very much loud. Let's see, Confessions. Face your failures in the original Darkest Dungeon 2 game mode. Confessions is a run-based adventure featuring hero backstories and an overarching narrative. Defend a vulnerable realm from merciless aggressors. Kingdoms is a standalone strategic campaign that remixes the core mechanics of the base game. So, Kingdoms is their attempt to trying to bring stuff from the first Darkest Dungeon, and Confessions is how Darkest Dungeon 2 was intended to be played. I don't have mods, so we'll try that. Let's go Confessions. I will confess that I need to refund this game if I'm not. So be aware, Darkest Dungeon. You better impress me.
Ruin has found you at last. My protege. My friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence.
This is what happens whenever they found that the world is round.
Failures past. And yet,
the ferocity of
out into it, unafraid.
The donuts. People that believe in Donut Planet.
Take this. It is hope. The very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth.
Yes, no stillness.
Of the darkest.
Hikawa, go fuck yourself. No stillness here. Okay. Begin your confession.
Indistinct and ill-minded. No comfort awaits you here.
Okay. This is not my name, but sure. I'll take it. Okay, we can walk. Nice. So this is a driving game. Understand.
I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind.
Uh-huh.
I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world.
Yeah, I am a failure.
And
What
I
about?
trembled at its terrible reverberations.
Many of us are failures, sir.
The crossroads.
Accepting who you are is the
Who will
first
step
part.
forward into the light?
Failure, regret, disgrace. Okay, Barist and the party. Four heroes who join together on this expedition. Your salvation rides within them. Press Z to bring up the stagecoach view. This shows what items are currently installed on the stagecoach as well as current armor and wheels points. Stagecoach items can only be changed at the Wainwright, who is presented at each inn. The Wainwright also can repair and repair armor and wheels for a fee. Sorry guys, I'm talking like a deranged person. Stagecoach is your carriage, coffin, and confessional. Press up once to order the stagecoach forward. Press down to halt it. The stagecoach will steer automatically. You can fine-tune its path with A and D. Drag or double-click hero portraits to assemble your party of 4 heroes. The hero in the rightmost position of your roster will be the first in the combat line. It's best to select a mixture of front and back rank heroes. When a hero is selected, the gold circles tell you which ranks the hero is best positioned in. The more fill the gold circle, the stronger the hero is in that rank. The blue target circles show how well that hero targets enemy ranks. Ideally, you want a party that can reach all enemy ranks, though each individual hero doesn't need to reach all ranks. Awesome. How? Okay. So, men at arms.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So yeah, so this guy here, she's here.
Arid, a fugitive seeking to outpace
he's
the
here.
past.
Can I read? Okay, awesome. Noxious Blast. I think it's similar to whatever it did in the first game. 30% res piercing when target, I think, is poisoned, I guess? Hold Alt to upgrade. Okay. Blinding gas. Okay, this is... okay, blinding gas. Okay, I guess this is 25% of poison and blinds. This is a bleeding. Okay, this is my heal. And this is a resistance. This is just simple damage, ignores armor, 50% critical when target is, I believe that's poison. I don't know what the little skull there is. Thrown a dagger, 50% critical when target is something, ignores slash. I don't get it. Flashing daggers, poison dart, and absinthe. Okay, so she offers a lot. Wicked slice, pistol shot, Duelist advance, take aim, and tracking. And men at arms, we have Crush, Rampart, Defender. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with them and learn what they do on the go because again, I feel that I'm taking a long time. And as I told you guys, I'm on the clock. Awesome, Diwali.
Onward.
I like
Let us
the
hope there not yet
3D,
remains of
2D
the
environment
world.
of this. I think it's pretty cool.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Okay, this was a fight. I like the characters, they're looking sharp. We have Audrey. Biggest DPS is this one. This will cause them to get poisoned. They have 13 health, but they have 40% against resistant to poison. I guess. No, just die to do pick to the face. Okay. Noxious Blast. Resisted. Okay, I expected. Damn it. Okay. It's not gonna kill. So, yeah, the chance of killing is actually not very great. So I will do Defender. Okay, I cannot just choose him. I have to choose someone else. The Flame. Do not let Flame expire. The stagecoach carries the Flame, which is the last hope for the world. It will gradually diminish as you drive, but helping local populace in assistance encounters can refill it. The lower it gets, the harder things will be for the party. Hold Alt to see the flame level and effects. Okay, it's Duxable skills. Turn order. So if I remember, the whole thing about the flame is the lower it gets, the harder the combat, but the bigger the rewards. But apparently I cannot let it out at all. Bright light. Bright light heroes. 6% I think death, and enemies they have a 10% chance of blindness or decrease on accuracy, I feel.
All heroes are human.
Okay. I just wanted to know what is the chance? Okay, here. It's a 100% hit.
A promising development.
Okay. Maybe whenever they're corpses, is that what the little dead thing looks like. Target is knocked back. Okay, it was dazed, so it lost its turn? No. Okay, he's getting stressed. So I can, let's see if I have some way of removing stress. Tracking shot. Oh, okay. Gives the little thing. Okay, this is just buff. Okay. Victory. Combo token. Left click view. Combo token. Combo tokens are special compared to other tokens. Many heroes and enemy skills have special effects that only happen if the target has a combo token on them. In all cases, this token is bad for its recipient. Having it means that the actor is vulnerable to some very damaging and disruptive enemy skills. Combo tokens are best used as one-two punches. Use one hero to place a combo token, and then use another hero to take advantage of it. Damage over time. Some attacks inflict a DOT, damage over time. Bleed, Blight, and Burn are all DOTs. Dots cause damage at the beginning of the combatant's turn until they expire or are cured. Many combatant skills or combatant items can cure dots. Okay, we got Candle of Hope, outer currency, and a minor sacrificial host. I'm gonna just take it. I don't know why would I leave it for now, so I'll keep taking.
There is so much worse in store.
Inventory, equipping trinkets. Let's see. Inventory. Your stage code is limited on how many items you can carry. Press I to open inventory. Your share inventory is split between all items. Some items stack well, whereas others take an entire slot. Use the inventory tab filters to easily see each item type. Some stage code items increases stacking limits. Let's see, treasures. Trinkets, combat items, items, and stage code items will all help you on your quest. You will also find relics, baubles, and mastery, which can be used to purchase supplies from vendors or upgrade your hero's skills. Each hero may equip up to 2 trinkets at the same time. Trinkets confer bonuses or special abilities and can drastically improve a hero. Trinkets may be removed or swapped when outside of combat. Open inventory with I and select the trinket filter to see only trinkets. Then drag a trinket from inventory to an empty hero slot to equip it. Alternatively, you can double click on the trinket. Okay. So, how, okay. Okay, let's see. Burst. I'm gonna use him because he is... Oh, there are some quirks here. Chthonian Hater versus Swine, less 20% damage taken, versus Swine, 15% damage gain on hit, negative stress, burn lag, 40% movement resistance, negative movement resistance, or less, not negative, because it's just 0. I think it doesn't go for negatives. 50%, 100% rough patch route scouting, and the round starts. The Gips has 15% and negative vision. That's why I missed probably that first attack. Devout, committed to a power beyond themselves, and zoophobic, intense fear of animals and non-human creatures. Okay. Tango Tactician. In the Tango, round starts with this thing, 50% in the Tango, 55% critical. Cadaver Fury. Pair me now with the husks of the departed, or I shall crumble myself. And gets more stress against combat with cadavers. Um, okay. Think that's enough. Let's move on. The Desperate Few. Encounters. During encounters such as this one, you must pick one of the choices by holding one of your heroes. Heroes often have vastly different opinions about how a given encounter should be resolved. When you choose a hero's response, any heroes that agree with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity increased, Gold Glow. Any heroes that disagree strongly with the acting hero will have their mutual affinity decreased, Blue Glow. Assistance encounters brings the heroes face to face with the downtrodden local populace. These forlorn creatures are in need of help, and often have valuable supplies to offer to the heroes in return. Helping the locals is the best way to restore the flame. I shall miss the little luxuries of a camp. Folks are counting on us now. So, there's, I think, if I talk with this guy, I'm gonna get 100 plus fire, and I think maybe healing supplies. Hold Alt. Okay, yeah, and this one's gonna get us a trinket. I'm gonna go for a trinket. Rewards. Minor anchoring charm, vague trinket. 15% movement, the rest. 10% of distinct rest and negative 10% the other way. Cost us a little. Okay. This is it. Death. Death blow resist. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it on him as well. Fly mode. In item. Poo. One target. 10% max. I think. Health. Adds 5% disease. And add 50% quirk. I think it's 50% for me to get a disease, and 50% for me to get a quirk using that item. Muriel looking at the Kawaii, talking to Jensen, no problem. Take your time.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
Okay. Change in the air. Hero sheet. Hero sheet is where you can view stats, relationships, view and equip combat skills, see the hero's quirks and diseases, equip trinkets, and more. Regardless of which tab you're on, you can always see the hero's stats, quirks, diseases, and trinkets. This tab shows the hero's current affinity or relationship with each other hero. Lots of affinity pips means that the heroes are on friendly terms. Few peeps means the heroes are unfriendly. This determines the chance of relationships forming at the next inn. Mm. I wonder if they can, I don't know, do things together. Wink wink. Quirks are positive or negative personality traits. Quirks with this little icon are rare. Negative quirks can be treated removed at the field hospital. Positive quirks can be reinforced, locked in place. There as well, although each hero can only have one locked positive quirk at a time. Combat skills. This tab shows the hero combat skills. Equipping skills. To change which combat skills are equipped, left click on each skill to toggle it on and off. You can have 5 skills equipped at one time. If the hero only has 5 skills available, you must visit Shrines of Reflection to unlock more skills. This tab shows any conditions present on the hero. Conditions are usually long-term buffs or debuffs that result from in-item use.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Ooh, I like the big one. So far, the design, this 2D, 3D design that they're going for, awesome. Yeah, I need eventually to remove incision because I'm not using it. Okay, let me do... No. Okay, nice. He was blighted. Um, 6 blight. Nice. We're gonna take aim or tracking shot. Okay, I'm gonna do take aim just because I know my character is not good to do things on the first turn. Awesome, that was a crit. And he was knocked back. Cool. Hello, Sandy. Good evening, sir. How are you? Welcome to the first, might be last, Darkest Dungeon 2 stream. When a crit is struck, this does several things. Normal attacks max damage is 150%. Increases the duration of dots. They ignore 20% resistance and increase the heal for 150%. That's awesome. Okay, many things, many things. I am well, made a new friend. Oh, tell me about it. I love making new friends. And very good that you're well. Nice to know. I have a very big chance of critting with this. Beautiful. He has 10 blight. He's almost dead, actually. Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Okay, everybody's attacking my second guy. This is not cool. Okay, let me take care of him first. He's dead. Let me bolster him. Reduce the stress, I guess. Wicked Slice. Ooh, my characters are fucking brilliant. Okay, they are getting some stressed out. No problem. Death blow and more criticals.
Continues.
Keep and calm him. Crush. A pick to the face. Okay, let me heal him. I'm getting more stressed out. Okay, she can only use Absinthe on herself. Fair enough.
The past is gone.
Let her die.
Let it die.
Let it die. Smoke bomb. Contraption. Make one target a little blind. Sure. I'll take it.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Thank you. Okay, combat skills. 1, 2. Yeah, I only have 5. Oh, I can put a contraption in here? Ooh, get it. Okay, I think contraptions do not count. Fair enough. Yeah, have you ever played
We've come
Darkest
here in
Dungeon or
summers of
Darkest
years
Dungeon
gone
2,
to write,
Sandy?
think, and rest.
Resolute companions reach the torch and crown. 2 candles gained from reaching the inn. Okay, prologue complete. You have found your fortitude at last. Collect what hope you can and end your expedition here. Okay, let's see. End
Courage
expedition.
grows golden within you once again. Gather what hope you have found and begin your journey anew. Your redemption begins now.
Enemy death armor. Some enemies have death blow protections in the form of death armor. When an enemy with death armor is reduced to 0 HP, the monster does not die. The first death armor is consumed, but the first death armor is consumed. Each further damaging blow will consume 1 more. When no death armor remains, the next damage will slay the enemy. Skills and items with execution properties can bypass some amount of death armor entirely. Um, it's an interesting situation. I was in chat with one of my favorite streamers when we started talking about needing more friends. I offer my friendship and they say I was already a friend. I've not played either game, no. Oh, that's awesome. Again, I've always liked to meeting new people, making new friends, so very glad to know that you made someone a new friend. Have you shared your music with them? The prologue quest is complete. For this first venture through the valley, there is nothing left to do. So end the expedition at the lower left of the inn screen. Normally the expedition can end in 3 ways: victory, defeat, or abandoning. But yeah, I really like these types of games. I had some things that I didn't like about the first one, so I was like wanting to play this just so I could like get my feet in it and see if it would be better or worse. For now, I am enjoying, but there's still time for me to go back on my word. I've been talking off platform since, discussed claims to play, and now we're working on when to play. Awesome. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck on finding games. I've always struggled, like, awesomely. Like, I am extremely indecisive, so I usually let the other person decide what to play. I hope you guys have many games in common, so it's easy for you guys to find common ground. When the journey ends, you are awarded with Candles of Hope based upon how well you did. Candles are used to unlock and upgrade heroes, items, and more at the Altar of Hope. When an expedition is surely lost, it's worth progressing on to get more candles. Those candles can make the next journey easier. Okay. Collect hope.
Try and try again. You will break through this gloaming murk.
Yes. We have got a few games in common that we agree sounds fun to play together. Awesome. Well, then I hope you guys can just find a good time to do it. I've also been playing a lot with new friends. Like I've been streaming with my friend Minex, another game called Across the Obelisk for the past few days. I've been having a great time doing that. So I can 100% agree. Having sometimes new friends is also always fun. The Altar of Hope. Each expedition you earn Candles of Hope. Now I'm curious, which game do you have in mind? You don't have to share if something you feel private, But I'm always interested on what like people feel like is games that they enjoy playing. Okay, each expedition you earn Candles of Hope. The altar is where you spend those candles to unlock new classes, items, pets, and more. For this first visit, you must visit working fields. Okay, here.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well. A drop of sanity in a sea of
Mortal
madness.
Ward. Indelible Trinket. On entering Death's Door, a lot of things. Okay, this is already very much different from the first game. Smelling Salt, combat item, restorative. Let me see how Stagecoach items work.
New instruments will help us
Stagecoach item, Scouting Gear, 100% Shrines of Reflection location, Scouting. I want to see which one of these seems like more important for me to get first. Leeches. In item, party removes disease. This is important. Magicka and No Man's Sky are the two both seem to have most interest in playing. No Man's Sky is great. I've never played with anyone, but whenever I played by myself, I've had a awesome time. It was like very chill, very cool. I love exploration, so and No Man's Sky is just that, like exploring planets non-stop. But I know you can like do missions online. I think I played a little bit of Magicka once with my friends, but I have a very faint memory of it, so I cannot completely say I have good recollection. But that seems very good items, at least No Man's Sky. I said very good items or games? I don't know. I feel sometimes I might be I might have some issues that I should look into.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
But I love this whole aesthetic, the design, the 3D slash 2D. Very sweet.
The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
I've played Magic a few times. Very fun multiplayer game. The different players and Magics can interact with each other. Yeah, I think I remember that. Like ice and electricity and fire and stuff and poison. I think there is poison in there. I think I could brush it off in my head. But yeah, it sounds very fun. Those games that you need to kind of work together. And I know that it's probably like there's like a online PvP or is more like a PvE, and you guys working together.
The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
Must be destroyed. The narrator does fantastic job in this game. I wish I had that voice.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake. That would doom us both.
It would doom us both.
Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause. And I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism.
There is no better dialogue besides like occultism, like UFOs, monsters, cryptids. It's so fun. I've spent countless nights discussing those things with my friends in the past. Some of them were high. Sometimes I was high. Sometimes I felt that I was, but probably not. We haven't really discussed PvP. I mentioned that I play Elite Dangerous on a private world, but that's about it. Oh, I thought that Magic there was a PvP thing, so you guys could fight. But yeah, I think I've heard of Elite Dangerous. I'm not very big on FPS, if I remember well it is. So, is there?
Pride,
Again, I don't remember.
more
I'm just really
devastating than
guessing.
the horrors of 100 campaigns.
I might be lying. I might be lying to myself because I don't remember. Do not pay attention to the
When
streamer.
you are ready, this rutted roadway
I think
will
there's friendly
finally
fire now
take
that you
you
mention.
home.
Yeah, that wouldn't be exactly PvP unless you guys wanted to. Or anything Death Store, I think is good on this guy. Combat items. I'm gonna always put in Paracelsus. These types of items. I don't know how stage code items work. Oh, I'm not equipping it, so it's probably not how it works. It's been a minute for me too. Yeah. Have you guys thought about things different than gaming? Like shows?
The point of no return welcomes you.
Like I watch,
With
I love
open
to watch
arms.
TV shows and anime with my
You
friends.
see, even your valley is not immune
That could be also a thing.
to the
If you
spreading
guys
stain.
like, maybe we're not today very willing to play games. You guys can watch something. Oh, okay. We though, I might focus her, cause I have an issue with things and stuff. I don't normally watch things, so I didn't. Well, sure. Well, if you don't even watch it, then I think there's no really much point. Okay, she resisted it.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay. Okay, she's lighted. Nice. Let me use Defender. Awesome. I rewatch things, just don't really stick to them on my own. I prefer movies for the reason. Fair enough. I am much more akin to TV shows. Like, I don't watch... I only watch animes, really, nowadays. So I cannot say, oh, I'm a big fan of things. But, nice. But what I do is whenever I pick something, like a TV show, I will binge it to death, like all that I can do all at once, if I possibly can. Or if anime, then I just watch anime normally. Like every day, I think I watch 2 animes. Like 2 episodes. That's what I mean, 2 episodes. But there's some movies that I really want to watch, like The Substance and Nosferatus. I know both of them are running for some awards, and I am curious to watch them. Maybe we can do a tracking shot on this guy. Ooh. Nice.
One less obstacle in our path.
I'm much rather sit down and spend on a single film. That's fair. Oh, the graphics look so sweet on this. I'm also a person who dedicated an entire weekend to watch the Lord of the Rings extended cuts and all its special features though. Uh, okay, I wish I was those types of Lord of the Ring fans because I find the world very fascinating. I even actually tried playing the Lord of the Rings games on the Lord of the Rings Online. Um, I think I've never really played Lord of the Rings Online because I never had anybody to play with me. Like yeah, a few days ago I wanted to play some MMOs with people and I think nobody was in the mood for them. And it's very hard for me to play the ones that people are in the mood for. Like I my money is very short, so for me to play MMORPGs that have subscription fees, it's complicated. Like Final Fantasy 14, I really loved playing Final Fantasy 14, but there's a subscription fee on that one. World of Warcraft, I would love to play a little bit of the hardcore classic servers, but still you have to buy the game, which is a subscription free as well. But yeah, I wish people would like willing to play some of the older Lord of the Rings, especially the online one, but nobody is willing because I sleep trying to watch the movies. That's why I'm rambling. So I think I would much rather learn the lore through gaming than through the movies.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Okay. Let me just read this. Steady. A grounding aura surround this one. Okay. Flood release. Negative 5 critical is not that bad, actually. Okay, I'm not gonna die for it, so. Okay, I'm not gonna put this on him. Natural swing, melee skills, more damage, and chance of critical. Trepidatious towards things from beyond, cosmic fearing. Okay. I'm gonna put on him. Devout and resolute has sworn off the bottle. Void sight, 100% oblivion, tier route scouting, and scatterbrained. Yeah, I'm also scatterbrained, so I feel you, Paracelsus. I'm not sure I would call myself a Lord of the Rings fan. I really like the movies, and I adore special features. That the great movies have hours of special features fuse tailored to me. Awesome.
Rest tonight. Under the
Um,
mountain's unblinking gaze.
I don't know. I think I like the story and the movie more than just special features. Like I'm even like I'm completely fine watching movies that do not have them or find other different ways of actually delivering them. So I it's like I get your point. Just like I wouldn't be able to like special features alone is not a selling point for me. But good for you. Like good for that you can find some like very good redeeming qualities in movies. I feel like if I can talk about special features, for sure. The I know a lot of people diss on them, so I'm just gonna keep it on a down low. Please don't be a hater. The Avenger movies, especially like the one that they're fighting Thanos. Um, Pretty good special effects. I've heard that the two movies that I just mentioned, Nosferatu and The Substance, have awesome um, feature like special features with makeup and prosthetics. Not really like effects, but I don't know if you consider makeup and prosthetics special features though. Not really consumed much Lord of the Ring content outside of the DVDs I have. I've not even watched the theatrical cuts. Yeah. Again, I think I've watched a couple of the OG ones, but not enough so like that I could recall events. I know that people love Legolas. That's it. Mastery
Experience,
Trainer.
however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
What is this? Hold the line. This is a new skill? Okay, I can upgrade them. Did I have to roll the line? I have it. Okay. I think I might get Boaster up so I can really remove the stress. We'll get Crush so we can heal more. Rampart. We could just get one of each. I don't know why should I hold it. So I'm gonna upgrade everything. There's a reset button here so I can just do it again. Oh, I think we got our wires crossed. When I say special features, I mean things like behind the scenes videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. 100% of we. I think in my head, I thought I like went like special effects. Not what you mean. So yeah, 100%. Oh, okay. Is 5 points for the entire party. Oh, let me reset. I'm gonna get just this for him. Hmm. It actually great increases the critical as well. I'm gonna get. Oh no. I was gonna get picked to the face. But let me go with Throne Dragger. Hey. 25%. And it removes the self. As a critical. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the poisons. Feels nice.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Okay, now I equip those items. I get it.
Rain,
Okay, the provisioner.
fire, and
Okay,
rot.
can buy
Is there no sanctuary
provisions
from
with
this madness?
relics. I was also on board with the MCU until
Stand what you
Endgame.
can.
I don't like Endgame
Wealth no
on
longer has
principle.
meaning,
Okay,
if indeed it ever did.
can you explain a little bit to me? Like, I get why a lot of people didn't like Endgame, but what happened on Endgame for you to say, no, I do not support this? Let's see, minor sharpness. See if there's something very remarkable. Greater Heartseeker. Okay, this is an awesome one. 10% critical. Did it exist at all, honestly? Okay, what was the problem of Endgame? Because like everything was leading to it, right? So it's not like he came out of nowhere. Infinity War should have been where the story should have ended. Thanos should have, was it should? Okay. Okay. Okay, like, you know that he does not win. Like, that's not a thing. Like, okay, let's go in the thought process of if you have ever read anything Marvel, you know that they never win. Like, and even if they do, eventually something happens that eventually will lead to their loss. So like, I don't know. It was not a surprise that Thanos would lose. It's just we were just curious to see how. I'm in ads. No, no. Sorry for the ads. Okay, sorry. I've been talking, and let me just pick the item. Oh, you're free from ads. Awesome. So, well, I think what I was saying is that you know that Thanos loses, right? Like everything was leading. Okay, but why? Like, if you're one of those people that say, "Oh, I agree with Thanos' idea," sure. I think I agree with Thanos. I think most people agrees with Thanos. But still, I think this increases damage but has a cooldown in it. I don't know what to buy, and people would say, "Oh, if you don't know what to buy, then don't buy anything at all." But I feel like I have to buy something. Um, I'm gonna get Lone Denim just because remove stress, and I need a stress remover. I think no, I'm not gonna buy anything really.
Learn a little and begin again.
The Tangle, the Sprawl. I could either get more candles or mastery points, but I feel like I can really improve my team with more mastery points. So I'm gonna go here because I'm not really planning to lose. Because the entire thing felt contrived. No large-scale consequences for one of the largest threats in all of Marvel. Not even a proper send-off for the man who would death herself. I'm just sad. Like proper send-off to Thanos. No large-scale consequences. I agree. with the all this happened, and in the end, he was killed without nothing major happening. Um, yeah, I think I can agree. I think more things should have happened as a response to Thanos doing his thing. Never-ending journey onward. Yes. Back to the Sprawl. Okay, I'm not a big MCU fan. I haven't watched anything of them. Uh, Lies. I have watched the series What If, which is pretty good. I love that one. But I think that's it. If they ended that story with Infinity War, Phase 2 would be a more interesting sell. Half the universe is gone, half the roster is cut. Time to bring in new blood. Okay, I can agree. But Marvel is too scared to do those things, and especially now that they're owned by Disney, they really want those Marvel movies to be like very like safe money investments. Okay, the map. The mini map shows you the road ahead as best as you know it. Locations that you can visit are shown by icons. If the location is scouted, known, the icon will tell you exactly where it is there. Unscouted locations are shown by the question marks. Your party has base chance to scout each location when you enter a new region. Different stage code items can help you scout more reliably. Also look out for watchtowers, which will reveal all remaining unscouted locations in the region. Even a road detritus can sometimes wield useful supplies. Crash through debris to find loot. Fear not, the stagecoach is built of strong stuff. Yeah, I think I've gotten
Behold,
that. Yep, and I hit it
the
all.
great
Not that I
cities
care
of
what Phase
man,
2 is anyway. Too many
moving
shows I would need
and
to watch.
aflame.
Oh, yeah. I think this is one of my biggest. Like, I like that they are expanding the universe to shows, and what happened on those shows actually affect the movies. But at the same time, if you don't actually watch the shows, then you're missing so much content and just context that is annoying to watch the movies without all of them. And I am not interested in watching everything. I know, like, the WandaVision show is good. I know that the Agatha show was, I think was popular, but I am not interested in watching them, at least not right now. Maybe I will binge them all one day if I feel very willing. But I am more to anime right now. I'm very invested, and I don't think I will ever stop. Anime is love. This is a anime believer channel. Each route also has a type. Safe, barricade, hazard, a rough patch, or oblivion tear. Scouting abilities reveal routes types in addition to destinations.
Consider all variables, but
Okay, I
only
can go
quickly.
to Lair, Assistant Encounter, or Unknown. Okay, I love random, so I'm gonna go Unknown.
Though decidedly inconvenient, at least we know what's coming.
The Surgeon's Table. Um, exactly. I only want to watch the movies. If I need to watch shows to understand the movies, then I'm not interested in watching the movies. It's funny because I agree with you when it comes to normal shows, but when it comes to anime, I actually like it. So there's a lot of anime that now you kind of need to watch some of the seasons to get the context behind the movies because they're all intertwined. But I think anime is more like is grounded on you watching the shows. The movies are something that happens very rarely, and it's not like a tough thing. Like if you watch the movies, you're most likely already a anime show watcher. You're not someone coming out of nowhere. Even like some of the first movies nowadays in anime, you need context from the shows. So you're not really picking them up unless you already have the context behind it. So I think that's where anime kind of does it well, different than Marvel. Because let's say you're a big Marvel fan that started watching things for the movies, but you're really not interested on those shows. So now you either have to be forced to watch the shows to get the context behind the movies, or you have to ditch them altogether. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm rambling. You just put it in a more manageable. Thank you. Anime movies are normally supplementary to the mainline series if they are part of a series. Yes, I 100% agree with you. That's I think where I feel anime is does it better. I think if you start with a show and then you expand upon it with a movie, it's easier than if you start with the movie and then you start branching off with shows. Leeches of a subspecies I don't recognize. So this is gonna be a fight. Okay, so if I go with Dismas here, the two other guys will be pissed off. If I go with Baristan, Dismas will be pissed off, but Paracelsus not. So I'm gonna be going with the obvious reason, like obvious choice. So I'm gonna go with Paracelsus and fuck Dismas. I haven't been into anime in a while, being wanting to get into older anime because all the new stuff I see looks the same or uninteresting. I couldn't disagree more. Yeah, I keep up with basically all the releases, whether that feels healthy or not. But again, I watch anime every day, and every day is basically just newer stuff because I have watched a lot of older anime. It's hard for me to pick up an older series that I have watched plenty. There are animes that I usually watch every year because I love it so much, like Hunter x Hunter. I watch Hunter x Hunter every year almost with someone new, or just other shows that I want to introduce to people that are very good. I feel like if you give me your ideas or your taste in anime, I could very well find something current that feels very much new. I don't know if it's gonna be interesting for you, but yeah. And when I say they look like the same, I mean visually. Nearly every series of movies look different when they are hand drawn. Uh, I could go in many older animes and I could show you very similarities on design between one like each of them. I agree that now things there are very like there's a lot of anime nowadays that look. I think older animes they were have very different. There are a lot of styles, and are not. And nowadays there one particular style that is more prevalent than others. So I can give you that. But even like back then, you could see even like the greatest like animes or anime movies, they have a lot of like similarities in design to each other. Let's see. But I get it. Like I don't watch anime exclusively for the looks of it. I like the meat, the story, or if I can just have fun with it. Tracking.
A master
Oh,
stroke.
beautiful. a... Let me try to play Blight to the big guy. A lot of Blight to the big guy.
And wanes.
Okay, tracking shot is back. But I'm gonna... I don't need to take aim. Oh, he puts him in up front. Okay, this is not good. Nice. Ooh. Awesome. Now that I know that he has that, it's a game changer for me. She has, oh god, they are accumulating. Executed, awesome. But if you ever want or would wish anime recommendations, hit me up on Discord. I don't know if you have my Discord. Yeah, I can pass you my Discord if you don't want to join our community Discord, and I can share some stuff with you.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Wrecking shot. Damn it.
Agony by accumulation.
Ah. Awesome. Good evening, Archer. How are you doing? Hello, Dupley. I'm doing awesome. I'm having a good conversation with Sandy here. And playing Darkest Dungeon 2. Oh god, I was not expecting 2 rounds of enemies. That's brutal. Right, but when every panel is hand-drawn, the specific artist's touch comes through more. When every cell needs to be recorded, there's more room for interpretation. When every step must be manually done, there's more opportunity for errors to appear. I get it, but again, I don't mind. Again, it's probably because you care much about visuals more than I do. It's not like visuals are not my main selling point whenever I'm watching an anime. There is more character feel, but I agree with your opinion. It's just that it's not a deciding factor. Oh, it's just 10%. And resisted. With 10% and resisted, that's... I'm not gonna get mad, I'm just gonna keep playing. Darkest Dungeon 2, huh? I have heard about it. It's a turn-based roguelike. Yes. Yes, exactly. I'm grinding my Pixie for Raccoonda and Saris for Secunda in P3 Fest. Awesome. Have a good grinding. Are you on stream right now? Or are you doing the grinding off stream so you can just stream the meat of the game, which I would completely agree. And I think it was something that I should have done with Shin Megami Tensei 3, to be honest. Yes, yes, I agree. As someone that has streamed grinding. What the fuck? Okay, I think I'm out of my league with this one.
calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Damn it. Oh, good that I was a good, like a teacher for you, sir. I don't know how I should feel about that one, clearly criticism. But God, I miss Gallows from Persona 5. Yes, I agree that Persona 5, the strides that he made for combat is amazing. And again, it's like you could have played a Reloaded. Reloaded has many good features that actually expedite everything. You were choosing to do the OG. And that's the OG experience right there.
A brilliant conclusion. Steady yourself.
Oh God, me. And that's where the second complaint comes in. They are mostly uninteresting for me. I don't find most stories to be interesting to begin with. It is why I don't watch movies or series much. In general, I'm a pretty hard sell. I put weight in both visuals and content. The art style is what really hooked me into anime in the first place. The stories that didn't exist outside of it kept me. No, I get it. Your points. Your points are extremely valid. Okay, I need to focus on this because I'm getting fucked. Yes! He's resolute! He's pushing through the pain!
This is no
My
time to
God, the damage is stupid. Okay. I think this could be a cool one.
lethality writ large.
My team is trying its best right now. What's forward? I have no idea. I should bolster her.
Lenity, grace, small acts that drive back the darkness.
My God, they're critting so often on me.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
Okay, we're good, we can do this.
Cooperation is the key.
Oh no, he's in the Death Store. Please. No, he's having a meltdown. I got a resolute and a meltdown in the same run. That's good.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Like, what a tough combat this is. Ooh. That was nice.
This is no time to falter.
And my first hero died.
Not all who seek redemption will find it.
She's in death's door as well. Meltdown. Can I restart this combat? I would love to restart this one. I don't know if this is a game that allows that. Like, I feel this boss acts every single second. Like, yeah, he acts every, like, other turn. It's insane.
Bravo! A setback, nothing more.
She's dodging like his boss.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
This dude is leaving on death's door.
The fiend's strength dwindles. Another old
Oh,
soldier
God.
lays down his
Yeah, I
life
think I'm
in the
gonna
dirt
die
of a
here.
distant land.
Pretty intense combat. This is a boss. I don't know why I got the boss in the first, like, thing. But apparently that was not the way to go. Okay, I think I'm gonna lose here, even though I killed the boss.
This is no
So
time
let me
to
just
falter.
read. Play down, mundane, and homogeneous, the newest anime that has really interested me. Or Madoka Magica, Tower of God, and so I'm a spider, so what? Okay, those I feel like is kinda all over the place. I own Madoka Magica and haven't watched it. I only care about Tower of God because I was reading the manhwa at the time. Spider hooked me so hard I swapped to the source material and now I almost like novels. I have read all the manga. And that's it. Finally, done grinding. Now let's see if the strategy works. Good luck, Dupley. If I agree, put up with bad animations if... Okay, Dupley said something I didn't read. I have read some novels which only have stories. There are many anime that start at novels because of those. I'm more open to anime with bad animation but good series, good stars. 100%. Like I hated talking about Tower of God. Tower of God's first season don't look appealing to me at all. But I like the story because I was also reading the manga back then. Now I think it got a little boring for me. But I am curious to see how the anime is since the second season is out. Do we agree? I'll put up with bad animation if everything around it's good. The problem comes when I don't find interesting things around it either. I'm just saying, like, if the spider anime interested you, I have many possible choices for you. No, I mean, I am curious because again, I was expecting you to have like a. Whenever people do criticize a lot, I expect them to come with some like highbrow, um, cultured choices on anime, and I got a little I just got a little surprised about your references. What caught you on the spider anime? What was the driving force for you to say this is it? This is lit. I want to read everything about it.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Paracelsus is now down again. Okay. Yeah, So I'm a Spider, So What is an anime about a girl that gets reincarnated isekai. I think she has reincarnated. I don't know. I don't recall if she was reincarnated or she was isekai'd, but she gets isekai'd in. Yes, you're right. Okay, yeah. Her whole class. Yes, she gets isekai'd as a spider. I saw season 1. Yes, I also saw season 1. Very good, very fun. I watched the anime right after because I love the gimmick of her evolutions. I like spiders. I like cute. I like RPG. Cute spiders anime with RPG stats. So, again, I have many animes that and manga as well that can fill in those interests of yours.
In life or in death, we are all prisoners here.
Yeah, let me take everything, and I think I'm gonna call it with this team because how can I go back to the inn? But the Spider-Man 2 came out on PC. Again, unstable port. Yeah, I think I don't recall who I was talking to, and we were talking about the Spider-Man game because I loved, especially the original ones. Um, but dude, I've seen some complaints about the port. I watched all but the final episode of season 1 time skip. That would spoil the novels for me. Okay.
Wheels askew, coach limping.
Okay, if you like anime stats, I'm not talking about the spider part, but have you ever read or watched
Still
Overlord?
diagrams and
Okay, he's gonna get more things. Um,
An
my favorite
unexpected
Sekai is Mushoku
find.
Tensei. I am a bit biased towards it. Yeah, Mushoku Tensei is a very much a RPG like, but there's no like a. So whenever he was talking about stats like a RPG game, Overlord that's very much stuff like that. Mushoku Tensei is more reality, but I enjoy both. Again, I'm a very big fan of the Isekai Tensei thing. I completely agree with you as someone who read anime, manga, and novels of Mushoku. All the mediums tell the story differently. I agree. All the mediums tell the story different.
When deliberation is exhausted,
Like the
trust
spider
your
is a good example.
instinct.
I think final reflection. I'm gonna go with this one then. Oh, she wanted to go to the hoarder. Sorry, Aubrey. I've considered picking up Overlord to check out. So you're gonna have a problem visually. Overlord didn't had much budget, especially the
They
seasons.
seek to strike
But
while we are
Overlord
vulnerable. Cut them off.
makes up with incredible story. So if by some reason you don't like the looks, but you like the story, go for the light novel. Just skip the anime altogether. The light novel also contains character sheets for every single character, displaying their race, their classes, their skills, their traits, everything. It's very neat. I love to browse through them because there are many characters. There's a great character. I'm not gonna talk too much, but she eventually becomes an imp. She was a human that makes a pact and becomes an imp, and I love her character sheet because she puts a facade to people, and she's completely the opposite of she leads to look. When available, I prefer search material. Yeah, I'll say because the anime is pretty fun. If you don't like it, just skip towards the light novel. Just look. Overlord light novel is great. The art in the light novel is pristine. Is very nice. Is very different than the promotional material for Overlord is nice, like the art of the light novel. The anime is more anime, but if you see the light novel, it's very great. I didn't get it. I had to read online. I live in Brazil. There's not much options for me here, sadly. But yeah, is the only light novel have ever read, even though I watch anime copiously.
Well done.
Yeah, I get lazy. I rather watch something with images, so I'm more prone to watch webtoons and manhwa. Oh, if you like manhwa, there's a great one, a great webtoon, another meltdown. Spider is what introduced me to the world of light novels. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna die here, so I'm gonna get a link instead, as my characters die.
She fades into the
Um,
shadows for the last time.
uh, s- this is only on Webtoon, so you guys won't be able to find any other piece. But the art, you're gonna see by the art, that is something special. Again, I'm showing you guys something so private, so special to me, is so dear. Okay, you can watch this one anywhere. Let's see where you can find the better dub, the better like a fan sub of it. Uh, let's see where there's all the I was gonna say episodes, all the chapters. I think you can find. Let's see. Okay, this is not in English. Okay, there's up to chapter 290 here. Ah, I know. I completely get it. Let's see if this site here has all the chapters. Yeah, because again, I have to read those things on multiple sides. I think this is where the official one comes out. But it's paid. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys this one. Let me get the first chapter. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you guys the official publisher because it's paid. Eventually, you guys will have to pay, and that's not ideal right now. But if you guys ever want to support it, you guys can find on this same website the official publisher. But I'm gonna send here on chat. I love reading through manga decks because it's easy for me to keep track of everything I'm reading. But yeah, this is the first chapter of a great series. I wish you guys just look around the first and see if you guys what you guys think about it. Case in point, when Delicious in Dungeon came out, okay, which other manga? By the way, do give Delicious in Dungeon even though you read something with similar premise. Give it a go. Delicious in Dungeon is a great. It's not because something shares a premise that I cannot iterate on it. Oh, the same series. No, fine. Oh, so you have actually read whenever it first came out in manga.
And experience.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think a lot of my friends were reading the Delicious in Dungeon manga before it actually was released in anime. And I think both are great. I read a fan translation. Yeah, most of us. Again, the one that I just put on chat is a fan translation for probably one of my favorite things to read right now.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
Yeah, yeah. Not sure if it was. Okay. The recollection. The red coast. I start hearing the working fields. Don't keep track, like I said. Fair enough. Okay, I have 14 candles, so I might as well.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal. New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
Hmm. Vanished Vanity. Applies to the attacker when hit. Oh, this is actually great.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of trinkets, so my characters have what to be equipped.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Ooh. Indelible trinket. Gain bleed, blight, and resist. Heals 20%. Cool. Now I'm gonna get some stagecoach. Each location trains us to produce whiskey items. Ooh, nice. Tango. I'm gonna get a lot of stage codes as well. I feel they are gonna be key. I get that iterations is a thing, but then you should be able to express what that is. I don't want the same thing again. No, I know. Again, I thought you were talking about two very distant, or like let's say the premise is people that hunt things to eat in dungeons. Uh, just that simple idea can be iterated in many ways, like that they can never be seen. Of course, but the thing is, you gotta be able to just give it a shot. But if you like, oh, they are the same thing, I'm not even gonna bother. Then yeah, probably it's gonna be hard for you to see if they are iterating on it at all. But you already explained that you're not much more like much of a guy for it, so I get it. Uh, Survival
The more
games.
they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
Okay. Oh, I needed the candles for this as well. Damn it.
Memory is the hearth that warms the
Okay, I
mind.
need to remember that.
Sanctuary. As fleeting
So I don't like most survival games. Yeah. Same with me, but add open world to the list. I'm not very big on survival games. I have a complaint to do for open world.
Your sanctum.
Um,
Adrift in this by 2 minutes.
I like some
nightmare.
open world games whenever they are like MMOs, so I can experience them with other people. But I do have a problem with how they are doing many things currently, for sure. Be right back. Yeah, no problem. And especially with how a lot of companies
Destroyed.
decided to basically copy the Zelda Breath of the Wild style of game and iterate it or copy it basically many times.
Something of a delight. Knowing we'd abscond to a
Many
quiet
open world
table,
games I played got boring fast because of many things, but the thing that affects me the most is travel. For me, open world games is interesting when it has
the crossroads,
meat to
lit by
it.
the lantern's light,
Let me show you a very good open world game that I love and I can play it for hours. The Elder Scrolls, with exclusion of Skyrim because I've never played Skyrim. I feel the Elder Scrolls are for me, one of the best showcases of good open world because they have a lot to be done while you go through them. And I think whatever you do whenever you're traversing the world is interesting. My problem nowadays is how they are doing the same idea with like something since they stole the base core idea from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Many open world games are feeling for me very samey in how they show and they put the stuff all together for like we need people to find stuff, so stuff is here. I tried Skyrim but dropped it. I didn't hit me with the Whitney. Sorry, I never played Skyrim. I have a problem with Skyrim actually. Don't if you don't think that all Elder Scroll games are the same because of Skyrim. Skyrim is just the most popular one because it's the most current one, and that's the one that people are most accustomed with. I would say give it a shot to the older ones, like Morrowind, Oblivion, and then you can say, okay, I hated everything. On the so to It's also the one that sold the best. Yes, that's my problem. Skyrim sold the best, is the most popular. People just talk about Skyrim, like the Elder Scrolls is all about Skyrim. That kind of pisses me off. That I think that's again Bethesda at its finest, because like people don't care about the original Fallout games because of Fallout 4, Fallout 3. They always think about those games when they think about Fallout, not the original ones. They are much different than Fallout 4. Morrowind is great. Probably Morrowind is my favorite Elder Scrolls. I would even say the Elder Scrolls Online, if you're playing with friends, is a better it's a better game than Skyrim. Yes, I agree. I don't disagree with Skyrim being popular for the mods. Again, my only criticism of Skyrim is for the game itself, not for the mods. Like, it's a Bethesda game. People will eventually turn the game into something good based on mods alone. People are doing some, basically they are trying to replicate the entirety of Oblivion on Skyrim. That's interesting to me. I would play that. But I don't care about Skyrim as a whole. Yeah, but the vanilla game is that. But that's something that you can say about most Bethesda games nowadays. The mods make them good, the base game is bad. But what Bethesda is really selling here? Games or just a mod simulator?
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
That's why I have a problem giving money to Bethesda, because for me Bethesda only makes games so they eventually can be modded to hell by the community.
Sacred and sputtering.
And I don't like to. I don't want to keep supporting this type of behavior. So people in the industry thinks is what should be done. But again, this is my perception. I'm always the person that say, hey, don't buy the games. If they are shit, don't give people money for them. And Ali ahead. Okay. I don't even know what the fuck is this. But I'll put it in. Apply on hit blind. $16. Sorry, I think I lost this train of thought here on the chat, but yeah, guys, go on, keep going, good dialogue. Yeah, but I am enjoying the game actually, pretty fun. If I hadn't got completely demolished, but I'm curious to do it again.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Okay, that was a massive hit. She is dazed. He's gonna take 6 damage of blight. Is 10 damages of blight. Nice, another daze. Ooh, I got an armor break. Another huge blue. This guy here. I know the size is kind of makes it apparent, but dude, the damage. Nice.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
The unrelenting application of violence.
Rest and resupply await you.
Indeed. The open world games that didn't drop and completed are these: Fallout 3, Marvel Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, Ezio's Trilogy.
The table is set. The inn awaits its
I
favorite
barely
guests.
play open world games. Again, I played the
One learns
Elder Scrolls
quickly
games.
when survival demands
Open world, New World, New Vegas, Follow New Vegas, just the vanilla. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. Have fun with the friend, and have a good night with him, with them. Um, See you next time. Okay. I might get this crush so I can heal more. And a bolster because it's the only stress relief that I have. I'm gonna get Duelist Advance for this. I think that the reason I like the AC and Spider-Man was the traversal mechanic. Oh, 100%. I think that's what most people enjoy about the Spider-Man games. Really, the traversal mechanics.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Okay, it's not here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this so I can go to the Tangle.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our
Spider-Man
destruction.
is web swinging and Assassin's Creed is parkour. Yeah, I agree. Especially the web swinging of Spider-Man is so fun. Like I remember playing with my cousin whenever we were kids, the original ones, and it was always fun. After now enjoying some long open world games, I thought the long 100-hour games are not for me. 100 plus hour games. Then I played Persona 5. Oh yeah, RPGs for me are the things that I do spend a lot of time playing. Again, there are very few open worlds that can catch me for hours and hours and hours. I'm more of like a RRPG game kind of way, like Path of Exile 2 that I love to play. Again, I can play hours
Only
on end of Path of Exile 2.
resignation.
They all want to go to the study, so let's
Is
go.
your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Okay, this is a mongrel. I need to take care of the backline. He's already in the daze. Never happened with any Persona 5 was a unique experience. I've never get bored for a single moment while playing the game. It never happened with any other game before. 100%. I have problems with Persona 5's dialogue and characters, but the combat and the gameplay is so fun. Again, for me, it's peak Atlas. I think Persona 5 is peak combat. It's so fun. I can play. I played hours of Mementos, just one-shotting everything with Gallows for hours. And I liked and enjoyed every single bit of Persona 5. I won't say that I enjoy every single bit. Again, some dialogue and characters are not made equally. Fair enough. You don't have anything to compare to. But I had all the other Persona games basically to compare. So again, yeah, I can understand your point.
Excellent work.
Uh, I didn't have any complaints because, but I do remember Futaba's palace at the village section outside the pyramid. Yes, where you have to keep running to get the enemies, and then you have to corner one. Yeah, I do remember that. You notice the billboards in that area refresh my mind. They were in Hindi Sanskrit. Cool. I I I think I never
Simple
noticed
variable,
the details in
Easily
the
resolved.
language.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Again, the storytelling the Persona does is like very few games can come close to it. Well, so I'm gonna think. I'm so sorry, Mr. Dog. And those words are not
An
gibberish.
unexpected
Um,
find.
what is written in them? I never again looked too deep on those things.
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
Okay, you can get a trinket and she'll get something. Quirk. She's gonna get a positive one. I'm gonna get this. Oh, I went with him. Fuck.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Let's check. Warrior of Life and Melophobic. Oh, I went with her. Oh, I went with her. Right, okay, nice. Depth Seeker. On entering Depth Store, negative 10 stress, 14% resolute chance, and Clutter, resistance to bleed. Then I have Weak Grip and the Yips. Steady, Vicious, Tracker, and Need to Freak. Okay. And okay.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Oh, please don't be this not be a boss fight. Immune to bleed to blight 2020. They say stuff like Sapnasat high, Sapnasat high on the left, which means the dream is true. The dream is true. Some also say memory, imagination, and truth a maze. Truth maze with endless sunlight. Cool. Never knew that. Thanks for sharing.
Empowered, emboldened.
I don't know why they use Hindi for a village in Egypt. Agree. It's odd, a choice. Some give reasoning that Futaba's knowledge about outside world is through internet. She mixed up the Middle East and Indian cultures. That is possible. I hope that is because even though her knowledge is from the internet, I don't know why. Because I don't know why that it's just a fair reason to say that she mixed it up. Because like I know a lot of things from like I know that India and Egypt they are different places. Oh, I don't know, but sure, I think I can go with that. I rather believe that that's the thing instead of just Atlas was a little dumb.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Okay, this was a very rough combat. Dismas here took a lot of damage. Or maybe because of movies like Indiana Jones or games like Uncharted where they visit tombs set in those places. I would like if that was the thing, kinda they would let implied somewhere in the game that she could just easily make those mistakes. Because again, I agree, but I don't recall anything in the game leading to believe that Futaba would make those mistakes. Just like a people trying to find a way to actually rationale the facts that those things are happening. How it works. Story, condition, relationships. Only use an in item before jumping on the adventure. Yeah, I get it. So, what do you do in this game exactly other than combat? Okay, the goal is we gotta bring the light to some place apparently. And this is literally a torch. The more we help people, the brighter the light gets. The less we do, the dimmer it gets. Um, and we're trying to basically destroy all the unnaturalities that are happening all over the world. So like things like Cthulhu and like corruption and demons and shit. And we have to keep the light alive. So the brighter the light is, the easier to combat. But the opposite is also true. Like this, we can help these people. Like Paracelsus here, want to help them. But Audrey and Dismas don't. So technically Audrey and Dismas have better outcomes, and they will only just piss off Paracelsus in the process, but I also am gonna lose Light. I wanna go with Dismas here. I got Slime Mode, Griddle. Everybody likes Flapjack. Real. Um, Flame plus 15. Pulling cards. Take all. So I don't know how some of these things work. You can see their relationships here and all that. Well, let me proceed.
The value of such a view is matched only by its unsettling awfulness.
Combat, Creature's Den, the Hoarder. So, two of them wants to go to the Creature's Den and one wants to go to the Hoarder. I'm gonna go to the Creature's Den because for now I want to just please everybody. But do know the press turn system is patented, or other games just don't want to use the system of a different game? That's a good question. I don't know if Atlas actually holds a patent on that. I could even say it does because I've never seen being used in another game that's not from them. And I agree that it's, for me, it's a better iteration on turn-based overall. I'm gonna go with Paracelsus this time. Everybody's pissed off because Paracelsus always have a different idea of what to do. Oh, spiders! Damn. Sandy missed. Damn it, both of them dodged. Okay, they have a high dodge chance. So let me be smart here. Whoa, that was a one shot.
Early results.
Yeah, he missed. I'll let him know next time. Now I want to read the Spider manga. I haven't read that in a few years, so I believe I was able to accumulate a fair bit of content. Hopefully.
Lethality writ large.
Tomorrow I played Pacify with 3 other friends. My first time playing a PC game with that many friends. It was a lot of... Tomorrow I played... I think you meant yesterday. No problem. It was a lot of fun. Awesome! How is that game? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Pacify is the name of the game? Again, I'm also not a English speaking person, so I get what you mean. No hard feelings. Guys, can you stop spitting shit on me? It's not fun. I'm not into that.
The work continues.
It is not that special or anything. For levels different ghosts, you do some ritual by collecting stuff scattered around while ghosts tries to hunt you. The real fun was playing with friends, as I said as I said first time. Yeah, of course, fun. Congratulations. I hope you guys do it again. Try to share with them your stuff as well, the games that you enjoy. Oh, I get it. I will not even say stream it because like I don't stream with my friends for obvious reasons. Like I think the only friends that I stream with is Minex, but he's a I met him on stream. He is already a streamer. I mean like just share the games that you like that can be played online, or try to find games that are of your interest as well. But I get it. Everybody's poisoned. I need to remember to use one item, one skill from this guy here that I am forgetting all the time. Thank you. 1 second, I'm just gonna finish this. But yeah, I need to hydrate. Yeah, one of them is interested in Persona 5, but not that much, and they have exams too. I'll ask him after the exams are over. Yeah, do that, for sure.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Okay. Uh, Interesting. So they are like kind of like you. Not very used to those things. They just started using. Or I forgot. I meant you just started playing games in 2021, right? Are these of like a similar background? Damn it. You did not need that critical. Awesome. Double kill.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Okay. Turn start forward one, back. Okay. That's not good. Not everyone's on the same level, but one of them can't even extract RAR files without me giving him instructions on Discord. Oh, that's adorable, actually.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable
Oh, good on you
research.
that you're the veteran on your group. Loading. Evil is overtaking the world as shown by the loading meter. Higher loading results in tougher conditions for the party. When the flame gets below 40, things get significantly more dangerous for the heroes. The flame to see the effect as the level changes. Loading increases when traveling on Oblivion tier routes or when crossing loading locations. Loading is reduced by winning fight at locations. Roll battles don't count. Choose Resist, Lair, or Oblivion Ingress locations to keep your loading in check. Okay.
I regret ever buying that
Not
accursed
idiot in
clay
only game stuff, but
from
those
which
guys are
sprung this
BCA students.
anathema.
Are you learning programming? You can't even use a damn PC? What? Okay, I am scared for those future programmers. Like, it's hard for me to believe that it happens, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna get me some water, sir. I'll be right back. I will not even gonna put it on the be right back screen. I'm just gonna be real quick. Have returned with water. Did I told you about the results of a exam in last year of high school? In last year of high school. No. But go ahead. Okay, what is this? Combat items. No, I'm gonna get her.
The loathing festers.
The Jinx applies to the attacker when attacked. A lot of things. Right now, my dear Audrey here is shining like a bright star, dude. Also, I can give names. Paracelsus here is gonna take a new name here. Dan. Now Paracelsus is Duplicoin. Hope you survive, sir. We cannot do boss fights, sir. I'm gonna like, ignore.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
My school had 10 grades for 12th standard from A to J. I had the highest in English, but I barely passed in BA. Like the passing marks, teacher had to recheck both papers. What is BA? Sorry. Start with stealth. Okay. All of this sounds terrible. You did business administration on high school? That's some very advanced shit.
An opportunity squandered.
You guys don't learn those in high school? Business? No. Not at all. I wish. We learn computer like basics of computer science on high school though. So even though we don't know much about business administration, we know how to extract a RAR file.
Bravo!
Oh, that was a good one. I'm almost dead. Okay, let me do this because I don't know if they're gonna try to apply stuff for us. Dude, that was a long one.
A breakthrough.
You're really focusing on this guy to defend him. Oh god, almost. He's gonna die for the poison.
measured and steady.
Uh, we have subjects like economics, business, administration, secretarial practice. But yeah, people here don't learn how to extract a RAR file. Yeah, I guess culture differences, I guess. It's very funny
All
though.
problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
But I'll say, I do believe the things you guys are learning is much more complex than like it's easy for you to just see like a video on YouTube and learn how to extract a RAR file, then how to learn business economics and administration, secretarial stuff. So I would say you guys are learning, in my opinion, the most valuable information, and the rest you guys can easily surplus with YouTube videos. Oblivion's Rampart. This place does not look inviting. Okay, interesting. Okay, he had a meltdown by just looking at these things. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
But students don't like those subjects. You, in which subject the most students fail in 12th board exams? Wanna guess. Something that has to do with numbers, most likely. My guess.
The slow suffering begins.
English. On average, most students in... Oh. Also, English can be very complicated if you're not... Like, if you don't use the same types of letters than we do here on the West, I do believe English is a way more complicated subject than like from like Brazilians' perspectives.
This road cannot be walked alone.
So teachers advise us to try balance it out by getting higher marks in subjects like BA and economics. Get it. But for me, it was the opposite. I got highest marks in English, helped me balance out my low marks of BA. That's awesome, dude. Proud of you. Like, I clearly think it's a harder subject for you to learn than for, again, as I said. But, clearly you're doing a good job. And I lost Yzmas again.
Every road must end.
She is blind. Damn it. It's gonna die for the blight. Nah, but I'm not good at speaking because I didn't have any practice. You can clearly see that in my streams. And it's not just studies. Stuff like anime, wiki pages, and different games, YouTube, light novels also helped me improve my English. Me too, dude. I did it speaking because again I started talking to people in social apps, very down low social apps, not anything popular really, but and then I've met a guy and we started dating and that's it. And he was my practice. We would talk every day for hours and that was like my way of enhancing my English. So just go online and talk to people in English. Or like you're doing, streaming is gonna slowly improve your speaking. This thing is dead. Finally revealed.
Malaise, measured and steady.
That item that I put on him.
A breakthrough.
Yeah, she's dead. Nice.
For every miscalculation,
Lost one.
a consequence.
Everybody else survived. So this, I'll take this as a
The
W.
loathing whispers.
Darkly curious, prone to investigating the dark arts. Okay, and yeah, nothing changes too much for him. My inventory is now full. Let me apply him with combat items. Uh, so everything someone asks me how to learn English, they start using it daily. 100%. Usually, whenever you do with things that you enjoy, is whenever you like it most. Like I learned how to read by playing Yu-Gi-Oh. My
There
writing came
are
with
yet places
practice.
such as this, where a little light
Duplicoin
still
gain a
gathers.
quirk. Alder gain a quirk. 8 candles gained from reaching the inn. And Deathly Curious, yeah. Nice.
Spend
Provisioner.
what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did. Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the
I
end.
think I will actually end the expedition here.
Will you press on into uncertainty, or claim what you can?
Because I just lost a character. I don't think I can go more just with 3 characters. So I'm just gonna collect hope and end this run. Wait, I made you into the
Do
Plague
not
Doctor.
despair. There is nobility in the
He
attempt.
seemed the more scholarly out of everyone. Like, which one would feel like a doctor or a professor? Well, he has doctor in the name, so felt fitting. I think India's education system is at a blame here as well. Because how can students study for a language for 12 years and are still bad at it? Again, it's a whole different thing. So I do feel it's probably way
Up
harder,
ahead, a
but
light
I
in the
can agree
limitless
with you
expanse.
in some degree that if someone is learning something for so long, how much why they're bleeding so hard.
Look to those who have known fear and failure in ample portion.
I don't know who I should get. I never played with Flagellant before, I guess. She's a healer, so I might get her.
Vestal.
I know the leper is also a good one.
Leper.
Jester, sure.
Jester.
Yeah, I'm not gonna send more because I also want to
To recall a thing
get some initial
is
stuff.
to make it real once more.
Clandestine Cape.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness. A welcome advancement in the science of survival. New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction
Nice.
and overcome it. The road calls once more to its dark passenger. The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain. Commonalities between the mythos of ancient cultures was not a new area of study for either of us. But it was there that we first noticed the pattern.
The pattern.
The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Okay, now we have different characters. I know the leper is a grave frontliner. So I'm gonna go with him.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence.
I know that the jester is kind of like he moves a lot. And he is a stress healer, so I need to have
Murderous
always
melody
one.
lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
I would like the Plague Doctor.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
And I think I'm gonna go with Vestal instead of Grave Robber, even though Grave Robber did awesome for me so
A
far.
sister of battle, repudiated but unbowed.
Let me try this one setup.
The flame, sacred and sputtering.
Let's
The
go.
last hope for us all. The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Out of the blue question, do you believe in ghosts? I don't believe, or does it, like I have to, like, it is not too real right now because I never saw or happened anything in my vicinity that would lead me to believe. But I don't disbelieve it. I just say, I don't know. I hope it never shows up for me though. I am a scaredy cat. Um, I believe in spirits because I've seen many live examples. Uh, Again, I'm not a disbeliever, but I hope I don't see many live examples. Yeah, this feels nice. Sure. Again, I don't know much about spirits in reality to know the extent of what they can do or not. It wasn't that scary because they cannot harm you. Fair enough. I have a friend that he's I think the term would be spiritist or spiritualist. I don't know exactly how it would be in English, but he believes in those on spirits and on everything. And he would say he's much more scared of living than the dead. So I think I can agree with if they cannot harm you, then yeah, usually normal people would be way more scary than. Okay, all of them are gonna die. No, this one, that one's gonna be a problem.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Just die then.
A righteous action.
Okay, now everyone dies. Yeah, but I am enjoying the game. Like,
The past is gone.
it's very fun.
Let it
It's
die.
for sure different than the original one, but I
Are you
don't.
shaken?
I
There is
don't have a
so
problem
much
with it.
worse in
Like,
store.
I don't have a problem when the first is different than the second is different than the first, because like if you like the first game, then just play the first game. And the curses are totally different thing and they are dangerous, but you will be safe unless you don't harm someone. Well, I usually don't harm anybody and I try to
Lower
stay
your
on my
guard.
lane and
Soften
not
your
bug or
gaze.
have any problems with
It is
anyone.
safe here.
So I think I am safe then.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the
My
end.
life motto is just do you. Don't bother people if they don't want to be bothered. Don't be afraid to say I'm sorry if you do something stupid or dumb or that people just don't like it. And yeah, be a good person within the terms of society, because being a good person can be a little like a what is a good person really? That heals a lot. gonna get this. I might get this too. I've never used her healing, but I might upgrade her healing. I just like this so much. Lightning gas is such a good skill. Let me play cards. Okay. Archie is spreading positivity. I always try to. Positivity. I just try to spread people to be kind. I'm not even like that positive all the time. I wish I was more positive.
Sharpened steel.
Sure, this probably is gonna allow me to go further.
You with the strength of your convictions. The first of many forks in the road.
Yeah, that's how I
Choose
usually
your path
end the stream.
and ride
Is
out
something that I
unbowed.
actually is not original. It's something that I ended up taking from Infrit. It's just trying to make people remember to be kind. Not only really to everyone, but to themselves. Like I am a big like I'm one of the big ones that I'm not all the time I am kind to myself. So I think sometimes I say things just so I can remember that I have to be kind to myself sometimes. But just spread kindness, be a cool person, be chill, and I don't know, play games. If you are playing games, they're not bothering anyone else, I guess. Unless you bother people while playing games, then you're evil.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Okay. Dupli, your call. Where should I go? Left, straight, or right? By the way, you played the FES version, right? Do I get more tactics options later on? Nope. And nope is not for the question. Is nope that I did not play FES, which I should have. I played only Persona 3 and then Reloaded. The original Persona 3 and then Reloaded. Um, I know about the FES and the extension to the story, but I've never played it. Left it is.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself. Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Okay. I'm gonna go with him.
The Wainwright awaits, eager
For
to ply his
whiskey.
trade.
Okay. But the tactics are similar in Vanilla Persona 3 as well, right? I don't remember the tactic system at all.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
And I play Reloaded. I don't know why I have a very low recollection of it, but I will advise you to just go online. I'm sorry that I'm not being more useful for this. Ooh, that was a beautiful one. I am not an encyclopedia, indeed. I am sorry that I am not. I wish I were. People would try to go for me more often. Actually, no. People nowadays don't care about encyclopedias. I might be more of an encyclopedia than I thought. The leopard is amazing. Okay.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Again, it's my personal mechanism to say sorry. And I know a lot of people said stop being sorry for every single thing you say. It's not like you're saying anything wrong all the time. But again, it's just sometimes when you get too used to something, some behaviors, it's hard to let them go. Beautiful.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Yeah, let me name you again. Well, time to head out. No problem. Thanks for spending the night with me. Not in that weird way, the fun way of talking. I appreciate Dupli. Have a great stream, you too, whenever you go ahead and go live, sir. Also, do check out that one link that I posted. It's a very good story. Okay, I'm gonna get. He barely gets any stress apparently. Awesome. Always glad to hear it. The great library. Here we go.
The library burns.
Okay,
With it,
this has
the
3
remains of
encounters.
philosophy, reason,
I cannot
and
lose
insight.
too much in here.
Steady
Oh.
yourself.
It wasn't. It didn't do damage. Interesting. But
A
Leper
resounding
makes
response.
the game so trivial. I'm just gonna use him from early game so I can get stronger for later.
Malaise.
Malaise.
And steady.
Advance. That was easy. I can keep going. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's gonna be buffing this guy. Not nice. He dodged.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Idea. Oh my god! Again, Leopard trivializes. There's one encounter here. That's just it. I don't know why would I play with the other one if this guy does so much damage and still is resistant.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
That flow nice.
On to the next.
Oh, it was a miss. Miss again?
And carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Good thing that he was bleeding. Epic music. I'm gonna get. We will need to get rid of the corpses just so I can reach this guy. It's annoying. Oh, almost died then. That was unnecessary damage. It's because I missed. I keep taking unnecessary damage. Sure, we came all the way here. Might as well.
The conflagration must be stopped.
The librarian
Librarian
must be destroyed.
Destroyed.
He resisted. Okay. Should I kill it without killing the box? I'm curious on how I should deal with this one. No, dude, the meltdown because of books burning? Fuck me. Because now I can deal with them better. That is the most stupid death store. Okay, this works. Beautiful. Dude, he's so tough. I'm getting burned all the time. No bleed.
A brilliant conclusion.
Awesome.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Oh, cool. Got it. Let me heal myself. That was a beautiful heal.
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
Dodging so much often.
Mistimed as directed.
I didn't want to bleed to die.
A setback, nothing more.
This is going to be hard. Yeah, death blow. That's the last one. $20. Yep. Now he's gonna be crazy. Missed everyone, okay.
Nothing can survive
Sorry,
such a
Dupley.
wholesale, organic failure.
It was not a miss. I returned for a time. Welcome back, Sandy. You missed. Almost right after you left, we started killing spiders, and I said, "Oh, you missed the spiders. You'll likely be distracted. No problem. Glad you're back, though." I'm getting burned alive.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
No, new friend and I hopped on a couch to play games. Awesome. Hope it was fun. I'm getting cooked.
He was mourned years ago. Now he is simply gone.
I think everybody's gonna die right now. Because she's gonna get burned. Yep.
Sadly, some casualties are to be expected.
Ah, so close, dude. He had so much life.
Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
I was too greedy. Fair enough. I got too greedy, and that's the outcome.
Forward now, into oblivion's inky embrace.
We didn't play games, we just shut the shit. What if? Okay, probably this is the terminology that I'm very not familiar with. What is shot the shit?
The more they have to hold on to,
What would that be?
the harder they will fight.
You guys were just stalking? That's what you mean? You guys are stalking for a whole time? You're just stalking?
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
Yeah, I think I kind of got it. But thanks for elaborating. Yeah, I don't know much about like some of the lingo.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
Man, that's nice.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness. A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Cool. Okay, I think, I am in mood to play a little bit of Path of Exile. So even though I really enjoy the game, I think I'm just gonna do a quick transition to some Path of Exile so I can finish up the night, since it's almost 3 a.m. right now. Let me just change my stream informations. We're gonna go from Darkest Dungeon 2 to Path of Exile 2. But just giving people a little bit of my ideal review of the game for after playing for 3.5 hours. It is fun. It is different than the first. I like the progression. I feel the start is a little harsher somehow. but I'm also just I'm not playing the game safe. So I think for someone that's not playing the game safe, it is fine. It is fine. Awesome. My streams informations are changed. Let me just open PoE and close Darkest Dungeon.